Dear children, we are going to start our lesson, The Thief's Story. In this lesson, we are going to learn a good moral. But before we go to the story, let us learn something about the writer of the story, and that is Ruskin Bond. You might have heard his name. He is born in 1934. You might have read his stories, very interesting one, and he is known as an author, Indian author in English language, and he has been awarded with many awards also. Just see this explanation about the writer. About the author, born 19th May 1934, place Kasauli, it is there in Himachal Pradesh. He took his education from Bishop Cotton School, Shimla. His books are also turned into movies and TV shows like The Blue Umbrella in 1934, written 1934, then Sat Hun Maaf 2011, The Black Cat and Junoon. Ruskin Bond was given Padma Bhushan in 2014, Padma Shri in 1999, the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for his writings. The books he has written, I have given a little list. The Room on the Roof, 1956. Actually, he has written, as per our records, he has written 35 books so far. The Night Train at Devli, 1988. A Flight of Pigeons, 1978. The Eyes Have It, 1953. Cherry Tree, 1980. Angry River in 1972. And this present lesson that we are going to learn today, The Thief's Story, and for which he got that Sahitya Akademi Award. Our trees still grow in Dehra, written in 1992. And then one more book, Delhi is Not Far, 1994 etc. Children, today we are going to learn a very nice story having two characters. One is Anil and another one is Hari. Anil, who was 25 years old, and Hari was 15 years old. Anil was tall, lean, with online fates, and he used to write books. He was a writer. He used to write for the magazines and the books for his living. He was kind, simple, easygoing. All these are the characters of Anil. But on the other hand, Hari, who was just 15 years old, and he was thin, with many scars on the face. He used to steal money or cheat the people for his living. And thus these are the two contrasting characters here. In other words, we can say Hari was a thief. This name Hari, he used to change very often to escape his former employees or the police. It means it was not his original name. Okay. This Hari once meets Anil, a very easygoing, kind, simple, and you can say a pleasant person. Hari asked Anil if I can work for you. Anil says, I can't pay you. Hari says, can you feed me? Anil says, if it is the case, then you can come with me. And he takes that Hari to his place where he used to live. It is Jamna. It is Jamna Sweet. Jamna Sweets. Above Jamna Sweets shop. Jamna Sweet Shop, and there Anil tells Hari to cook for him. Hari agrees to cook for him. Though Hari was not knowing the art of cooking, or he was not at all knowing how to cook, he still, just to gain the confidence and to live with Anil and to rob him, he said, yes, I know cooking. Then, for the first day, when Hari cooked for Anil, that food was very bad. And Anil gave it to stray dogs. It means that meal was not liked by Anil, and Anil told Hari to be off from his place. But Hari Singh pleaded him and just requested him that he want to stay there only. He just gave pleasing smile and he didn't go off, and therefore Anil smiled and just forgave him and told him that I will teach you to cook. And from that day Hari used to live with Anil. As Anil was a writer and he was not able to earn money regularly, he used to earn money by, you can say, in what is that term? By fits and starts. By fits and starts means not regularly, at regular intervals. Whenever he published a book, or write some article for the magazine, he used to get money, and then only he used to pay for Hari. Otherwise, he was not paying anything to Hari. But Hari was still stealing money. How? Because Anil was the most trusting person, and he used to trust Hari for everything. And so, his place, his residence was always open for Hari. Whenever he want to come in, whenever he want to go out, the keys were there with him, and whatever things to be brought from the market, grocery or anything, Hari used to bring, and from that money he used to steal some amount every day. It means he was getting some money every day by cheating through the binds. But Anil seemed that he was not minding to these earnings, because he knew he is not paying Hari. Okay. Now one day, what happens? Anil, who was a writer, he got a good amount, and that amount was almost 600 rupees in 50s. In 50s, 600 rupees in 50s. Anil, keep that money under the pillow. Under the mattress, you can say. Hari saw that Anil was having money. Anil, very trusting person, slept, and Hari was having watch over that money. He just let Anil sleep and decided to steal the money and ran away from the place. But when he stretched his hand to take the money, just for a while, Anil turned towards him, but he was asleep. Hari took out the money from under the mattress and just went away. When he went away with the money, he was very happy that at least his wish was fulfilled, and now he can live like the oil-rich Arab. Oil-rich Arab for a week or two. For a week or two. So he was very happy. He tied the money to the string of his pajama and went out and just wanted to escape from there. So directly he just headed toward the station. To catch a train. Then he reached the station. He wanted to catch that Lucknow Express. And he didn't care to take the ticket. Actually, he has never taken the ticket. And he directly went to the train. The train was about to leave the platform. It was moving slowly. It was within the reach of Hari. He would have boarded the train very easily. But all of a sudden, he was not able to board the train. He started thinking something differently. And before his eyes, he let the train move and he lost the chance to go away from Anil forever from their place. So what is that stopped him from catching that Lucknow Express? He started reflecting. Anil, with whom I was living, has taught me to cook. He told me that he will teach me to read and write and to add numbers. He will teach to read and write and add numbers. Who? Anil. All this was reflected to Hari's mind. Hari thought, if I learn all these things, then I would be an able person and I can earn my bread and butter or earn my living in a respectful way. He was feeling bad that he has deceived or he has cheated Anil, his employer. So he came back. The station was deserted, no one was there on the station. Then he started moving back. First he decided to stay at some hotel, at some lodge, but later he decided it was not a good idea. And in that strain of thought only, it started raining. He got wet through. The whole clothes got wet through. But he was moving back. And he came back to Anil's place. When he came back to Anil's place, he found that still Anil was sleeping. He just took out the money which were tied in the string of his pajama and kept back under the mattress. Then when he woke up in the morning, he found that Anil has just spread a 50 rupee note towards Hari Singh and told, okay, now here afterwards you will get the salary regularly. Though the notes were wet and Anil might have got that Hari Singh have stolen the notes, he said nothing. He just gave a good smile. It means he understood and forgave. And this changed that Hari Singh from a thief to a good human being. Here completes the story. Now, few more things are there. When we learn the story, we have learned a few collocations in the story. Let's learn those collocations in the story. Stray dogs. These are called collocations. Stray dogs. Then greedy man. Then ticket office. Then light drizzle. then light drizzle, whole sentences, it is. These are the collocations we have studied in this lesson. The thief story. Then we have also learned a few compound words. Like oil rich, then 50 rupee, one more easy going, then moonlight, and clock tower, it is. You might be knowing compound words means words made by joining two nouns. Okay, so these are the oil, one noun, rich, another noun. So oil rich became a compound noun. 50 rupee, 50 and rupee, two together, 50 rupee, easy going, moonlight, clock tower, etc. Okay. Now let us see the grammatical part of this lesson. One is frame a WH question. Frame a WH question. You might be knowing what is a WH question? A question which begins with words like what, why, where, when, which, who, how, etc. and the forms. And when asked, we get some information. So frame a WH question, you might have already done in previous standards. Okay, there is some part which is underlined, and you need to make a question for that underlined word as an answer. For example, there is a question at the back, page number 13. I hurried back to the room. See here, few questions are given here. Page number 13. I am giving these questions for you as an exercise. I hurried back. I hurried back to the room. Now the underlined part is to the room. So what is the question? Frame a WH question to get the underlined part as answer. Means this should be the answer to the question. So how can you get the answer? Just see there. I hurried back to the room. Hide this part, underlined part, to the room. I hurried back. Where? So I'll begin my question with where. Then here it is V2. Therefore, we need to take a helping verb did. Where did? I will change to you. Where did you hurry back? Question mark. Now this is your question. Now ask this question, just get it confirmed whether the underlined part is the answer or not. Where did you hurry back? Answer is to the room. Therefore, this question is correct. This answer is correct. Okay. Now let us go for the second question. I had made a study of men's faces. I had made a study of men's faces. What is the underlined part here? A study of men's faces. A study of men's faces. Now just hide that part. A study of men's faces. I had made a study of men's faces. What? So word coming is what? After that WH word, we need a helping verb. What is the helping verb here? Had. What had you made a study of? Here a little different. Study of. Answer: a study of men's faces. Good morning, children. Today we will learn a grammar topic, frame a WH question. You might be knowing what is a WH question. You know there are two types of questions. One is WH question and another is verbal question. Verbal questions begins with a helping verb, but WH questions begins with a WH word. Like what, why, where, when, which, who, how, etc. These are also called as interrogative pronouns. When we ask a question beginning with what, you get some information. For example, what is your name? My name is so and so. Then you can ask this question for other such things also. Okay. Now, why? This question, when begins with why, gives a reason. means to ask for a reason. We begin our sentence with our question with why, because question is also a sentence. Then where, to inquire about a place. Then to inquire about time, we use when. To inquire about birds, animals, places, we use which. And for persons, we use who. And for manner, we use how. Okay. How a WH question is framed. Structure of a WH question is like this. Structure of WH question in general. Structure of WH question in general is WH word plus helping verb plus noun or pronoun plus main verb and plus a remaining part, and lastly question mark. This is how a WH question is framed. Just to know it practically, let us take an example given on page number 13, exercise 8. Page number 13, exercise 8. I am giving these questions, okay, from the textbook. So first question is, I hurried back to the room. I hurried back to the room. Here underlined part is to the room. Children, just remember, when you have this question in the examination, the wording is used this way. How? Frame a WH question to get the underlined part as answer. It means this will be the answer of the question you have framed. Okay, understood? Let us check this from this example. Now see, I hurried back to the room. Just now I gave you few words: what, why, where, when, which, who, how it is. Now let us see which word is applicable here. Which word, what we can get from here. I hurried back to the room. Just hide this part, underline part. I hurried back to the room. To the room means where. It means your answer word or your answer, that is WH question, should begin with where. I have given here down structure of WH question. After WH word, we need a helping verb. Hurried is V2. If it is V2, we take did. Just understand, Okay, this we take when here V2 is there. Now I will change to U. I'll explain it afterwards, after we finish this sentence. U back. Now rest of the part is underlined, so it will not be there in the answer. So I will put a question mark here. Where did you back? So yes, one word is remaining here. Where did you helping verb? Sorry. See, WH word, helping verb, noun or pronoun, and then main verb. What is the main verb here? Hurry. Here it was hurried, but I have written here hurry. The reason? Because I have taken here did. Did plus V1 is V2. Okay, hurry and back. Here question mark. Now let us ask this question. Where did you hurry back? Answer: to the room. So you have framed a question correctly. Then let's go to the second question. I had made a study of men's faces. Here underlined part is men's faces. Let us see it here. I had made a study of men's faces. This part, hide this part, men's faces. I had made a study of what? So the word we are getting from this part, the underlined part, after heading is what? What? Now helping verb. What is helping verb here? Had. Again, I will change to you. Why? Okay, I'll explain after this sentence. Here also and here also, why I have taken you. Why had you? Then made. A study of. The part which is not underlined. A part which is not underlined. The whole part we have taken here. What had you made a study of? Now let us come back again for this you. See why I have taken you instead of I. For example, somebody asks me, what is your name? So what will I answer? My name is. So therefore, this I, what had you made a study of? So what will you say? I made a study of. And therefore, this I is changed to you. Let's go to the third question. See. I drove them out. I drove them out without a sound. Without a sound. Underlined part here is without a sound. Now you might have got, I drove them out without a sound. Without a sound, if we hide this part, we get the manner. Manner means how. Now helping verb, this is drew. V2. Three forms: draw, drew, drawn. It is V2, so I will take here did. How did? I again will change to you. How did you? See, V2, just like we have seen here, this is V1. Here also it will change to V1, it will be dropped. It is V1. How did you draw? What's remaining then? Them out. Them out, question mark. Ask this question. How did you draw them out? Without a sound. So your answer is correct. Now you may ask one question. Okay, we are changing this to V1 here, but in this example we have not changed. The reason is, whenever we take do, does or did here, we change it to V1. If we don't take it do, does or did here, we don't change this verb form. Okay? Because here help was already there, so we have not changed that verb form. Sorry. Let us take the next question. The poor man showed acceptance. Underlined part here is the poor man. Now can you guess? The poor man showed acceptance. At this part, who showed acceptance? So here we will take that who. Here no helping verb is required. Who showed, you can write directly. Who showed acceptance. Okay? And then last one. I made tea in the morning. I made tea in the morning. Underlined part is in the morning. Read out the question. I made tea in the morning. At this part, I made tea in the morning means showing time. Therefore, when. Here, made is there. It is V2. So we need to take did. Suppose here makes will be there. Suppose. So we would have taken does. If make V1 will be there, we will have taken do. Okay. So when did, I will change to you. Made, it will be in the first form, that is make, and tea. When did you make tea? This way, now they just first ask this question: when did you make tea? What answer we are getting? In the morning. It means whatever question you have framed, it is correct. Okay. Now let's take few questions for you to do at home. Okay. A. My name is Sheikh Ahmed. You can write your own name here just to make you understand. My name is Sheikh Ahmed, but in the exam your name is there, you can't change the name. Here you can. At home, you can write your own name here. Second question. Why do you come here? Question mark. Very sorry. We come here for studies. Dear children, you got the answer of this question earlier only by mistake. Okay, no problem. It will be easier for you to do the exercise. I live in Aurangabad. Underline this part, in Aurangabad. You might be getting the answers in your minds. Our school begins at 7:30 a.m. Underline this part, at 7:30 a.m. And the last question. Virat Kohli is the captain of Indian cricket team. Underline Virat Kohli. Okay, children, do